Alright, what's up, guys? So, here we are again today in Minecraft. Now, I didn't really want to do this until um, after all the DLC was taken care of, or at least until one was taken care of, and then everything just kind of shifts over to the left during the week. But something happened to me on the July 4th weekend, or the July 4th week, I should say. And I wanted to come on here and actually show off what happened and say how pissed off I am at Microsoft or Mojang, whoever did the update. Now, this is still, as you can see, the Xbox One edition, but they added something new: minigames. Now, with that update, and I know a lot of people have already seen it as far as Rooster Teeth goes, the guys over at Achievement Hunter. You guys have already seen the minigames, or at least the Hunger Games one that they did. I don't know if there's any more to it or not. I haven't even gone into it yet. But here's the thing. The only bad part about it is that it corrupted my save file for all my achievements. Now, when I say it corrupted my save file, it didn't mess it up too bad. Yeah, well, let's just put it this way. You guys know just as well as I do that in order to play a game and get achievements here on Minecraft, it has to be in survival or adventure. But yet, somehow, this says that it was created in creative. Somehow. Now, the only thing that I can really attest it to is something in the new update has actually shown, and this is actually shown as far as other people reporting this, and that is that this new minigames update will automatically reassign any one of your levels, if not all of them, to make the game think that it started out in creative mode. Excuse me. So, with that being said, now, excuse me. I'm going to go in here. This is the first time that I have gone in here since this happened. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to show you guys exactly what I had, and then I'm going to get out. Like I said, first time I've gone in here since this happened. That little screen has popped up. See? This is where I was. I was trying to go into the nether just to get everything that I needed. I mean, look at all that food. Look at all that iron. All those weapons. All of everything, to be honest with you. Nothing was in there. All that cobblestone, gone. Yeah, I had to use a lot. But now, the game is unusable. So, yeah. Now, This means that I have two very, 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 very separate options to do. Now, I'm definitely going to delete this save. Just like that. And I'm going to create a brand new save. The only thing is I could create a new tutorial world and do it that way and try and remember where everything was and try not to die so much. And then try and reattain the heads. Or I could just create a new world entirely. Try and build myself back up off camera or on camera. And then do it that way. Now, either way you look at it, I've already gotten rid of the corrupted save file. So I am going to be doing this for achievements. I need it to be something without creative mode. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new world. And yes, I have a seed. Survival easy. And I'm actually going to get a texture pack on here. I actually like the natural texture pack, by the way. But yeah. Now, when I did this, I saw that the seed for... excuse me. I saw that the seed for... oh yeah, all that. Okay. And then that. Okay. Yep. I saw that the seed for the tutorial mode was 0. So I tried to put that in as a seed. And I got this one. Which if it spawns me out in the same exact spot, I'll know a few things right off the bat. And it generated 48 for me. So if it spawns me in the same exact spot, like I said, I'll know right where a few things are, because I've tested this out a couple of times. I'm actually very surprised I haven't gotten the 100 days achievement yet. Yep, same spot. Okay. What you give me? Give me an X? Nope. That's right. Oh yeah. Gives me that too. Okay. Doop. Doop. At least this way I'll have extra stuff. Alright. Now... That seems like a good place to build a house. And then these trees will be good fodder for it. And then, of course, I can get sand for the glass and everything like that. This won't be that bad. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and exit. Now, the real reason why I came in here, not just to do that, and as you can see, there's a new world. I will be changing the name eventually to Achievement World. And that's not a play on the achievement hunters. That's just my way of saying that it's for achievements. Which means if it does that again, then, like you saw, I put in corrupted and I let you guys know about it. So now I'm actually going to go into MniGames. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Anything? Huh. Okay. Okay, so it is nothing more than just battle. So it is nothing more than just a normal battle, so it's a Hunger Games thing. That's all it is. That was so important that you had to ruin save files. And there's no way to get them back. Well, I mean, not after deleting them, but even with keeping them, there is no way to get them back. And who's to say they don't apply an update that you go right here and there's a little extra tab that says redo. And then what that tab does is it lets you go in and remake the world in survival or adventure. Now, what I'm talking about here is excuse me, something that will take everybody's last shred of humanity, because there will be people that will abuse the hell out of that and say, okay, I'm going to do it, I'm going to make a world in creative, I'm going to put in everything that I want there for all the achievements, so that way I can just have it right there. And then I'm going to set it to adventure or survival and get all the achievements, and I'm going to be good. No, they're not going to do that because of people like that. So pretty much I'm fucked. Pardon my language. I'll make sure to put a disclaimer on the front. But still, I'm fucked. And so is everybody else who has their worlds strictly for achievements corrupted the same way mine is. Mine was. So with that being said, I'm going to spend the next 10, 15, 20 minutes in my new world. Now, I will show off when I do rename the world. I will show off the name. Just to say, you know, it is the name. I'm not really actually thinking of Achievement World. But, yeah. It's going to be something along those lines. Let's just put it that way. Okay. That's... deep. Okay. So, with that being said, let's get a bunch of sand so we can make some glass later on. Because we're going to need windows. So we can see into the soul of Minecraft. So yeah, as far as the mini games go, I may show them off. I may. I'm not sure yet. But as of right now, as far as the whole... yeah. As far as the whole... ooh, iron. Nice. Okay. I'm not finishing my thoughts. Oh well. Okay. At least I'm doing this. Okay. Alright. So what I'm trying to say is, yeah. I have no idea what I'm trying to say. Got ya. Alright, so let me actually pause this and concentrate. So what I'm trying to say is, I will be showing off the battle mode, one day. But because of its, update file corruption, as far as, I don't know why I said it like that, but as far as corrupting, other save files. Because you see, what happened was, let's just put it this way. I came in to do a little bit of mining, try and get the last Wither Skull, or to get the last blocks that I need for the iron blocks, so that way I could finish off the pyramid. Excuse me. Now, again, I don't know if, I'm very lucky that I have not gotten past the time yet. I will soon, though. And I am actually currently trying to figure out whether this one is cumulative or not. And then, of course, all of these right here are what I have left. But yeah. So I am very lucky that I haven't gotten that 100 days yet. And I am actually thinking very highly of bringing my save over from my 360. The only thing is when I first started, I didn't want to, because of the fact that, I didn't want that one becoming corrupted in any way, shape, or form. I know I can just always delete it and re-bring it back in, but then, of course, all of my stuff that I would have since then would be gone. Now, I could do it just to get a few achievements, but that would be quick and cheap. So I'm not really going to do that. But yeah. With this whole battle thing, I will be showing off battle as far as, a couple of things here and there. Maybe even in a compilation video with a match of Smite or a match in Doom or a game of Rocket League. Yeah, I'm going to be buying that one soon. But other than that, yeah. It's going to be a rough one. Because I've got so much that I've got to build back up. And just everything that I've got to do right now just tells me I've got way too much. And I put the wrong one there. I've got way too much to do. Do that and then that. Now, another thing, I don't want to go into battle mode just yet, because of the fact that it's corrupted the save file. I don't want to give it props or anything like that. Now, the guys over at Achievement Hunter, obviously they've gotten all the achievements so far. They've just yet to put out the videos showing it. So pretty much they're done with the achievements. So they don't have this problem. Or they are having this problem and they're just not saying anything to the world. They're trying to go to the source directly when I'm trying to do this without going to the source because I don't have the resources to go to the source like they do. So pretty much what I'm trying to say is, even though they're a big company, they probably haven't seen this issue yet. And even if they have seen the issue, they're either not concerned about it or they're not going to do anything about it because they've already got all the achievements. Why should they do anything about it? Why should they say anything about something that they've already got? You know, for them, if it ain't broke when they try to get it, who's going to care to fix it? Now, if this happened whenever they were trying to record a video, yeah, they would probably be pissed off. And then they would remake a world, and then, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let me bring this back down. Hey. Give me another axe. And then... oh, lots of spruce. Go. Boop. Okay. And the whole thing that I'm trying to say is the guys over at Achievement Hunter would have realized this has happened. They would have not thought about it in this way. And they would have pretty much said, it's alright. I'm just gonna remake it and retry. And then, of course, if it happens multiple times, then, you know, they've got their little thing. But, yeah, other than that, it's fine for them. Because, you know, they're okay with it. They don't really care. You know, and I'm not really saying that, you know, they don't care because they just want to put out videos. I'm saying that they don't care because they can just delete it and try again until it pisses them off so much that they make a video about it. Now, obviously, you sit there and get pissed off about something and you try and make a video about it, then something good's going to happen to where, you know, maybe, just maybe, somebody sees it and says something. As far as I'm concerned, my channel is low on the totem pole. Which means that if I want to be heard, I've got to make sure and have my voice be loud. The only problem is me doing that right now. I mean, yeah, sure, I'm making this video and not only saying just fuck it, I'm gonna move on, but at the same time, I'm also saying, you know, I don't really care that this has happened. And yes, I do care that this has happened because this is, you know, this is on YouTube. And this is me trying to get every single achievement by myself. Which basically means that if I can't do this by myself, getting every single achievement, you know, I'm screwed. You know, if I give up halfway, I'm screwed. If I do this, I'm screwed. If I do that, I'm screwed. But at the same time, even if I do manage to give up halfway, I still got all that progress that's right there ready and waiting for me to come back to it. But with this, with what happens with this update, is what I should say. With what happened with the update, as far as not being able to have a proper save file without fear of it being corrupted again. Let's just put it that way. It is frightening. It is a little frightening right now, to say the least, because I'm afraid that this save file will be as corrupted as the other one. Now, I have heard from people saying, well, not from people themselves, but from a forum, them saying that they had actually gone and accessed their file the next day after this update, and their file was corrupted as far as being placed in creative mode, when they know that they've never touched creative mode on that file. This actually seems like a good spot. Now, at the same time, the worst part about it is the fact that even though they say that, there's nobody that can confirm that they've told the truth, which is by far the worst part about the whole thing. Why do I have to keep making shovels? Oh, right. Steel shovel. Or stone. Forgot I still had cobblestone. Okay. Now, nobody knows that they're telling the truth. And it doesn't matter whether they are or are not, since it'll never be fixed. It's something that's so fixable, but yet cannot be fixed. And what I mean by fixable, I actually mean that, you know, they could pop up a update, so to speak. Excuse me one second. Every time it's this early in the morning, I sneeze, I get a snuffy nose. I hate it. But it's fine. It'll pass. Excuse me. Alright. So, here's the thing. If Microsoft, Mojang, whoever's still putting out the updates, if they took and put out an update, like I said, to have your files automatically switched over into survival mode, even just one, and then, you know, like pay for an auto file to be done, and then pretty much have it read your Xbox and say, oh, okay, so he's never had this one in creative mode before. You know, like with that, if I actually left that there, except for that one single time that I went into creative mode and shown it on video, it would actually read the Xbox's history and say, oh, wow, he's never actually been in creative mode. He's always been in survival mode. It would see that and it would say, okay, so this one needs to go through as survival. Or this one needs to go through as creative. You know, it would automatically do that. Or they could add in one that does that for you, that you have to pay for, that would automatically say, okay, yeah, this is This is gonna be still in creative, you know. Or you could do it, or you could pay. Like I was trying to say, you could pay to. All right, let me pause this and actually think. Oh, I can form a coherent sentence. You can play. Blah, 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 blah. You can pay to have everything wiped and remade as survival. And the more times that you have logged in creative mode, the more times that you would have to log in, or that you would have to pay in order to get it turned into survival mode. So say you have a world loaded up that has every achievement right there, but it's taken you 5 different days of saving to go through and redo it. Like, you disable autosave, I should say, and you manually save 5 different times. That would be $50. Say it's set at $5 a piece. It would actually be $25. Or no, $10 a piece. It would be $50, yeah. So you save it 5 separate times trying to get all of this work done, right? You've got a skeleton, you've got a spot marked 50 yards away, or 50 meters away from a skeleton. You know the exact angle that you have to do, this, that, and the other. And, all you got to do is you spawn in right there, you shoot the arrow, you kill the skeleton, and then you move on to the rest of the achievements. You've already got everything down pat. You've got every single achievement. All you need to do is just spend some money, and you turn that into a virtual playland for achievements. But then you realize that every single time you saved, it's going to cost another $5-10 just to get it turned into survival. And every time you log in to try and do it, you have to do it again and again and again. You have to do it that many more times extra. That's how you make money. That's how you make money. But no, they don't want to see it that way. They want to see it as, oh, this happened? Okay, whoops. And then just don't matter. Don't care. Because so many people have reported this now, that it's corrupted their save files when they're trying to go through and get all the achievements, that they just don't care. They're just like, well, we delivered an update, so screw it. So here's the thing. What I want to know is why the update went out in the first place. Yeah, it's for battle mode. It's for the mini games that actually is just one mini game with multiple levels. With multiple maps, I should say. But here's the thing. Why, oh why, did they release it? Didn't they know that it would do this? I mean, they had to have had playtesters, and those playtesters should have said, "Oh yeah, this corrupted one of my save files. How so? It turned it creative from adventure. Oh, well, it'll be fine." I bet anything they said that. I mean, and I'm not actually sitting here blaming anybody for real. I'm actually just sitting here saying, okay, this is a problem, and nobody's even dared try to fix it yet. Nobody's thought of a way to fix it yet. And that's because every way they've thought of, well, let's just put it this way. Every single way that people can think of to fix this problem right here, the corrupted save files, every single solution that they can think of, somebody's going to screw it up. One of us is going to screw it up. Not, them saying, oh, somebody's going to screw it up as far as, somebody's going to screw up the programming. No. Somebody's going to screw it up as far as us. We are going to screw it up. We are going to sit there and say, yeah, this save file right here that has everything in it for all my achievements is the one that did its thing. It's the one that was corrupted. And they're going to look at you and say, okay, yeah. Because, like I said, they're going to sit there and say, even with the one I said, to where you can, what's it called? The one, yeah, I'm going back in here real quick. To where you can actually just sit there. Give me a second. There we go. Okay. The one that I said where you can sit there and wait. Give me a second. Let me try and remember it. I can't remember it. It's the one where it actually reads the save files of everything on your hard drive. How many times you've logged into it. Now, even that can be done wrong. And by that, I mean somebody logging in multiple times, over the course of X number of days. And then logging in one singular time. All those times are survival. And then logging in one singular time on creative. And then getting everything set up just the way they need it on creative. And then that patch comes through. They automatically have the achievements. Somebody will find a workaround around that anti-corruption update. So, even though I sit here ranting and raving and trying to find someone to blame, I can only blame them for putting out the update without making sure that it doesn't do anything to the achievement hunters of YouTube, especially myself, trying to go for this achievement, trying to do this on YouTube by myself. If I had a whole crew, then, all these achievements would be taken care of by now. Every last one of them. You guys know it just as well as I do. But the thing is now that I think about it, they are working on a solution. But at the same time, every solution they have for this problem only brings up a countermeasure that somebody could use to sit there and say, yeah, you're going to do that? Okay. Well, I'll just do this. So that way I've got all my achievements. And I can just put that game down. You see, some people do want to, they do want to get all the achievements just so that way they can put the game down and move on to the next one. Gerard. No offense to Gerard. He's a great guy, but he plays games to play games, but a lot of the games that he does for completionists, he will actually sit there and say, okay, good, done, 100% completed, I'm done. Let's write a review for it. You know, and then there are games that he does that for and he'll pick up again. There are games that he does that for and he'll never touch again. And the reason why they haven't gotten an update out yet for that patch is because they don't want people to just do that, get all the achievements, and then put down the game. Which is why they put out the mini games, even though there's only one now. But still, even so, I'm not going into it. I'm not doing mini games. No. I am not, nor will I ever do mini games, because I am too focused on the achievements. And now that I have to do the achievements with a brand spanking new world, I'm pissed. I really am. Speaking of which, I am also going to be adding in a few games here and there. I wanted to actually do that here. As you can see, I just got Starwell. But yeah, this two right here, Magic Circle, which I actually saw the guys over at GT Live, Matt Pat and his wife Stephanie. They were doing this game, and it looked fun, so I thought I would try and find it here on Xbox One, and here it is. And then, of course, Layers of Fear. I know Jeff and the Achievement Hunters have already beaten it, and Markiplier's played almost all of it, but has never finished it. But yeah, I wanted to give those two a try, because they looked good. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys those two games real quick, even though I showed off a little bit more. Yes, that Sherlock Holmes game will be, yeah, wait a minute. Did I show off Sherlock Holmes? Yes, I did. Yeah. Sherlock Holmes, Crime and Punishment. Yeah, that game is, that's going to be a game that's played here on the channel. Maybe. But yeah, just showing that off to give the lighter side of the channel. So yeah, with that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. Now, I may get the Cobblestone achievement without realizing it. I may get the 100 days without realizing it. Both of those are simple and easy to do. Play the game for 100 day and night cycles, as far as the in-game day and night cycles go. And then just fill up a large chest, 2 small chests side by side, with nothing but cobblestone, stacks of 64. But yeah, that's pretty much all those are. So go for it. Now, if I manage to get them here on camera or on video capture, then, you know, great. If not, that's how you get them, and I will showcase them in the next video after I get them. Right now, I'm just like this, and I'm still just pissed off because all that hard work. You guys saw the amount of iron that I had. You guys saw the amount of everything that I had. I'm pissed because I wanted to keep that one going because I was doing so well. Oh yes, and I think I've been trying to say what was wrong, what had happened. What had happened was I was going through the nether trying to do it, and I was getting taken out by the same ghast over and over again, and I couldn't keep finding all my stuff. It was hard to try and keep finding all my stuff and then have that ghast. As soon as I get it, boom, dead. And so I accidentally exited out. And then when I went to go back in, not even a minute later, it popped up with that screen saying, "Hey, you've been in creative mode. You know that, right?" It's like, "No, I haven't. I didn't even go in. You guys saw that I never touched it until just today when I loaded it up for you guys to show where I died and all the stuff that I would be throwing into the void, so to speak, of delete game history." So yeah, that's what happened. Apparently the game showed that I registered a rage quit and decided, you know what, he's not going to need this anymore, and threw it into creative. Apparently. I don't know. But either way, yeah. Now that I've got the new world, I'm going to show off progress here and there. Maybe a 15, 20-minute video next time instead of a almost 50-minute. So, yeah. Anyways, yeah, there's that. I may bring up my save file from my 360. I may. I'm thinking about it. But until then, all I can say is enjoy the DLC this week. Thank you guys for watching. And of course, as always, oh, one more thing. If you've had this problem too and wish for it to be corrected, pop down to the comment section below, because I think the more people that realize that this has happened, the more they will try and put in a patch that will fix it so that way it doesn't happen more than once, or more than the amount of times that you guys have had it happen to you. So, yeah. Now, with that being said, again, thank you guys for watching. And of course, as always, happy hunting.